our weekly Dear Southernbelle 74 letter. It says, stop. My heart didn't break, it detonated. I looked at my groom, the man that I thought I knew, and saw a stranger. Ooh, I can't talk tonight. His silence was louder than any confession. The room spun, but I stood still, frozen in disbelief. My fingers, the petals scattered like the pieces of my trust. She wasn't bluffing. She had photos, messages, and proof. And a baby, his baby, a child conceived in betrayal, hidden behind lies, and now paraded into my wedding like a cruel twist in a soap opera. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I simply walked away. I walked away from the aisle, the guests, the cake, the promises. I walked away from the version of myself that believed love was enough. I walked into the unknown, veil trailing behind me like a ghost of the life I almost had. So here I am, Southern Belle 74, asking not for advice, but for affirmation that I was right to leave, that dignity is worth more than a diamond ring, that walking away isn't weakness, it's power. The woman every little girl dreams of becoming when she plays dress up with her mother's high heels. Today was my day, or so I thought. The ceremony was minutes away when the ballroom doors opened, not to a flower girl or a late guest, but to a woman I didn't recognize. She was poised, unapologetic, and held the kind of confidence that doesn't come from being invited. She walked straight to me, ignoring the gasp and the stares, and she said, I was with your fiance last night, and I'm the mother of his child. Time stopped. My heart didn't break, it detonated. I looked at my groom, the man I thought I knew, and saw a stranger. His silence was louder than any confession. The room spun around, and I stood still, frozen in disbelief. My bouquet slipped from my fingers, the petals scattered across. She wasn't bluffing. She had photos, messages, and proof. And a baby, his baby, a child conceived in betrayal, hidden behind lies, and now it had paraded itself into my wedding with a cruel twist, like a soap opera. I didn't scream, I didn't cry, I simply walked away. Wow, this letter was so powerful. Could you imagine being on your wedding day, standing in front of the altar with your soon to be husband, and then his mistress comes in and reveals to you not only is your husband to be cheating on you, he has a baby. OMG. When I tell you, what would you do? Here's my advice. Number one, you did the right thing by walking away, because violence is never the answer. And if she wants him that bad, she can have him. I would get as far away from him as possible, cut all communication, um, take the time that you need to heal. If you need to get into therapy, and just use this as a learning lesson. There was a reason why this happened. I'm just glad you didn't end up getting married. Could you imagine finding out after you guys got married? OMG. So that's my advice in this Southern Belle 74 letter. I'm going to start going live more. I prefer uploads. I'm not very good doing live streams, and I've had more success doing uploads. I also wanted to talk real quick. If you go into my community wall, I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but it used to be a time whenever people violated the community guidelines, YouTube would take action. I have a particular person that keeps going into my comment section, leaving racial slurs. He uses the N word with the hard ER. He recently put a picture of a person as an emoji hanging from a noose. That's no for me. We don't do that over here. Um, and so he keeps making new accounts. He keeps making new troll accounts and coming back and putting all kind of racial stuff. And I've complained to YouTube, and they're doing nothing. So if you guys have any advice for me, is there a way I can get in touch with someone else that can take some action? Because apparently they consider this free speech. That's not free speech. That's hate speech. It's a difference. So anyway, I just wanted to pop on real quick. I'm about to get ready. I have to work in the morning, so I just wanted to do a live Southern Belle letter. But please, guys, if you know, if there's a way I can actually report this guy and get something done to his channel, or get something done to whatever account he's using, because I don't like that. I don't like racial stuff. I don't. I welcome everybody as long as you're being respectful and you're following the YouTube guidelines. Okay, that's it for tonight. I'm also looking for some new moderators. If you are interested in being a moderator for me, just leave a comment up under this live and just let me know. I'm looking for 2 or 3 more moderators. All right, guys, you have a blessed evening. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, Southern Belle 74, as I give you news that you can use. Be blessed.